Hello everyone, welcome to another condo market update. Today I'm going to be focusing on the one bedroom and dens and two bedrooms for the cities of Mississauga and Northyork. So let's get started. We have here one bedroom and dens in Mississauga. In total, we saw 34 units sold from the month of February up until today's date, which is March 16th. So I'm going to start with looking at the prices, going from the low price to the highest price. The lowest price in Mississauga we saw that sold was $450,000, and that was $20,000 below the listing price. Let me quickly go through the photos with you right now. And for maintenance fees, this one had $600, and that is roughly around $1 a square foot. I can see the square footage range right there, which is roughly on the market average range for the GTA market. Scrolling down the list, the one that sold for the highest price was 36 Elm Drive West, Unit 3107. That one was sold for $577,500, which was roughly $71,500 below listing price. So going through the photos here, this is what 700 square feet roughly gets you. One was sold for 700. Let's go take a look at this one. Living, den, kitchen. All right, so this one had a maintenance fee of $510, and right off the bat, it's a much lower maintenance fee for the square footage because it's under 5 years of age. And as I've explained in my previous videos, the newer the condo normally starts with a lower maintenance fee. Okay, now we're gonna look at the one that had the largest square footage. And the one that sold with the large square footage was 1300 Bloor Street, Unit 701. That one was 1,000 square feet, sold for $525,000. So let's just take a look and see how large this actually is. So you can tell right off the bat, comparing to the 700 square feet, that extra 300 square feet makes a huge difference. And this unit had a maintenance fee of $966.71, also roughly around 9 cents per square footage price range. The one that sold for the lowest square footage was a tie between 4065 Confederation and 28 Ann Street, which were both 500 square feet. And I'll just quickly scan through these. Okay, now let's look at the two bedrooms that's sold. So in total, there are 37 two-bedroom and two-bedroom den condos that sold in Mississauga. The one that had the lowest price was 155 Hillcrest Avenue, Unit 2114, and this one sold for $517,500, which was $17,500 below listing price. Going through the photos very quickly here. And for maintenance fees, this one was at $602.56. And square footage, again, as we mentioned, is roughly around $900 to $1,000 square footage. So very good maintenance fee price for this large square footage. Down. And the one that had the highest price was this condo townhouse, and I filtered in the condo townhouse as well to highlight the difference that you'll see in terms of price and the maintenance fees. So this one sold for $825,000, 1,400 square feet, and the maintenance fees for this one was $135.66. So right off the bat, you can see the big change, the big difference in price per square footage of maintenance fees, given the fact that there are generally less amenities for townhouse condos compared to apartments. Let's take a look inside to see how this one looks. Okay, not bad. Very good layout. And you got the backyard, which is another plus that you get with the townhouse. Typically in Mississauga, you'll see townhouses with a backyard. And for comparison, the apartment that sold for the highest price was $783,000, and this was 35 Kingsbridge Garden Circle, Unit 611. And I'll just quickly go through the photos for this one as well. Living room, kitchen, dining, and then kitchen, bedroom, washroom, another bedroom. This one had a maintenance fee of $1,180.78, also around 90 cents a square foot. Okay, so now we're moving on to, before we move on, we're going to look at the square footage. So the one that had the largest square footage in Mississauga for a 2-bedroom was 1400, which was 6860 Meadowvale Town Center, and 35 Kingsbridge Garden Circle 611, and as well as 435 Hensel Circle 23. And we've looked at pretty much all three of these right now. The square foot was the lowest square footage. So the ones that had the lowest square footage were a lot of these other condos, you can see, that had 800 square feet. So moving on, we're going to go now into Northyork. And really I want to focus in on Willowdale, which is this general area here, where we have lots of condos. So starting off, I'll be taking a look at 1-bedroom and den. The 1-bedroom and den that sold for the lowest price was 30 Canterbury Place, Unit 709. And this one was sold for $533,000, $12,000 below listed price. So going into the photos right here, I'll just quickly go through these. And this unit had a maintenance fee of $626.77, which was a little bit on the higher end for the price per square footage. The one that sold for the highest price was 233 Beecroft Avenue, Unit 1718, and this one sold for $687,500, which was also $11,500. It was sold for $11,500 below the listing price. And for 800 to 900 square feet, this is kind of what you get for this kind of unit. Nice kitchen. It's a great layout, very well maintained. And so for this unit, it had a maintenance fee of $803.50, which is in line with the $90 per square footage price range. And now let's take a look at the size square footage. The one that had the largest square footage was 800 square feet, while the one that had the lowest square footage was 500 square feet, as you can see here. So moving on, we're going to now take a look at the 2-bedrooms. So for 2-bedroom den category, we saw a total of 22 condo sales, and the one that had sold for the lowest price was 5765 Yonge Street, Unit 1604. This one sold for $589,000, which was around $100,000 below listing price. And this is how this one looks like. Okay. This one had a maintenance fee of $936.41, also around the 90 cents a square foot price range. And the one that sold for the highest price was 33 Elmhurst Avenue, Unit 2401, sold for $1.08 million, $70,000 below listed price, with the square footage 1,400 square feet. I'll go through these photos as well. Lots of floor to ceiling windows, lots of sunlight, massive bedroom, washroom with the vanity. So it pretty much comes with everything you need. Very well renovated. And this one had a maintenance fee of $1,213.28, which is still below the dollar a square foot. Okay, and lastly, I'm gonna go into the square footage, and the winner for this category was 131 Beecroft Road, Unit 501, which had a square foot of 1,600 square feet. Man, this is just the massive size that you can get in this type of unit. Beautiful kitchen, washroom. Look at that massive space you get in the bedroom. Insane. Walk-in closet. This one had a maintenance fee of $1,447.73. Okay, well, there you have it. Hopefully you found this useful, and now you have a better sense of what the market's like for the condo market. And if you had any questions about any of these units, or if you wanted to schedule a booking, feel free to reach me at any time. And before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe for more weekly real estate tips. I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers.